I want to talk to you about how to get your energy back. Not just physical energy, but the kind of deep, sustainable energy that fuels your spirit, uplifts your mind, and propels you toward your dreams. Too often, we find ourselves drained, burned out, and stuck in a cycle of stress, exhaustion, and anxiety. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking boundless energy is not to work harder or push through, but rather to let go and come back to the present moment? The wisdom of Alan Watts, a brilliant philosopher and teacher, illuminates this path for us. Watts believed that much of our suffering and stress comes from living in a perpetual state of distraction. We are either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, and in doing so, we miss the only moment that truly exists, the present. He said, "The art of living is neither careless drifting on the one hand, nor fearful clinging to the past on the other. It consists in being sensitive to each moment, in regarding it as utterly new and unique, in having the mind open and wholly receptive." So how do we return to this state of openness and receptivity? How do we reclaim our energy by staying present? Let's explore this step by step. One of the greatest energy drainers is our attachment to the past. We replay old mistakes, regrets, and hurts in our minds as if doing so will somehow change them. But as Alan Watts reminds us, no amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can change the future. When we cling to the past, we are carrying a burden that no longer serves us. It's like trying to run a race while dragging a heavy anchor. Letting go of the past is not about forgetting or dismissing what has happened. It's about learning from it, forgiving ourselves and others, and releasing the emotional charge it holds over us. Ask yourself, what am I holding onto that is draining my energy? What would happen if I simply let it go? Imagine the freedom and lightness you would feel. When you stop replaying old stories, you free up energy to focus on what truly matters, the here and now. Another major drain on our energy is worrying about the future. We live in a society that glorifies planning and preparation, but in our pursuit of control, we often spiral into anxiety about what might happen. We imagine worst-case scenarios, fear failure, and strive for perfection. This constant anticipation exhausts us, leaving little room for joy or spontaneity. Watts said, "You're only making plans for the future because it's going to be present. Your real future is now." When we stop projecting ourselves into an uncertain future, we reclaim the energy wasted on anxiety. This doesn't mean abandoning goals or responsibilities. It means anchoring yourself in the present while moving forward with clarity and intention. A powerful practice to stop worrying about the future is mindfulness. When you catch yourself lost in what-if scenarios, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice the sensations in your body. The more you train your mind to stay present, the more energy you'll have to face whatever comes your way. Presence is not just a state of mind, it's a way of being. When you are fully present, you tap into a wellspring of energy that comes from alignment with the flow of life. You're no longer resisting or fighting against reality. You're riding its waves with grace and ease. To cultivate presence, start by slowing down. In our fast-paced world, we've become so accustomed to multitasking and rushing that we've forgotten how to simply be. Take time each day to engage in activities that ground you in the present moment. Walking in nature, meditating, journaling, or even just savoring a cup of tea. These moments of stillness and mindfulness recharge your energy and reconnect you to your true self. Watts beautifully described presence as a dance with life. He said, "The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. And yet, everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. What if you allowed yourself to simply be? What if you trusted that you are enough just as you are in this moment?" Another way to reclaim your energy is to find joy in the small, ordinary moments of life. We often overlook the beauty and wonder of everyday experiences because we're too busy chasing bigger, more important things. But it's in these simple moments that life's magic truly resides. Take a moment to notice the sunlight streaming through a window, the sound of birdsong, or the taste of your favorite food. These are gifts that the present moment offers you. When you immerse yourself in them fully, You're not just living, you're thriving. Watts encouraged us to approach life with a sense of curiosity and playfulness, saying, "This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play." When you approach life with this sense of wonder and play, you'll find that energy flows naturally. Joy is a powerful fuel, and it's available to you at every moment if you choose to see it. At its core, staying present is about reconnecting with your true nature. It's about remembering that you are not your thoughts, your achievements, or your possessions. You are a being of infinite potential and creativity, and your energy is a reflection of your alignment with this truth. Alan Watts often spoke of the interconnectedness of all things. He said, "You and I are as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean." When you see yourself as part of something greater, you tap into a source of energy that is limitless. You no longer feel isolated or separate. You feel supported by the flow of life itself. Take time to nurture this connection. Spend time in nature, meditate on the vastness of the universe, or simply sit in stillness and feel your own aliveness. The more you align with your true nature, the more energy you will have to give and to create. Finally, reclaiming your energy requires letting go of resistance. Much of our exhaustion comes not from what we do, but from our inner struggle against what is. We resist change, cling to control, and fight against the natural rhythms of life. This resistance is like swimming upstream. It's exhausting and ultimately futile. Watts taught that surrender is not weakness, it's a profound strength. He said, "Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone." When you let go of resistance and accept life as it is, you free up immense energy. You stop wasting your power on fighting battles that don't need to be fought, and instead, you flow with life's current. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or goals. It means approaching them with a sense of ease and trust. It means knowing that you don't have to have all the answers right now, and that's okay. Life will unfold as it's meant to, and your job is simply to show up fully for each moment. So here we are at the end of this journey, but truly, it's just the beginning. The beginning of a new way of living, one that is rooted in presence, joy, and alignment with your true self. The path to reclaiming your energy is not about doing more, it's about being more present, more open, and more connected to the infinite energy that flows through you and all of life. Take these words with you. You are enough. Right here, right now, you have everything you need to thrive. The past is gone, the future is unwritten, and this moment is a gift. Use it wisely. Stay present, stay alive, and watch as your energy, your joy, and your power return to you in abundance. Thank you.